name is Sandy Geddes. In March of 2019, after a very complicated surgery, I was diagnosed with RSD, which is reflex sympathetic dystrophy. The newer name is CRPS, which is complex regional pain syndrome. I immediately started physical therapy and occupational therapy to deal with the symptoms, which included pain, burning, a lot of swelling, discoloration in my foot that eventually traveled up my leg to where I was getting lymphedema in my entire leg and my torso. I discovered American Hyperbaric Center and was so excited that it was located right in Daphne since I'm in Fairhope, close by. I was able to have a consultation with Dr. Sexton, and he was the first doctor that actually understood what I was talking about when I described my symptoms. So I was very excited to meet somebody who could relate to what I was talking about. They set me up, this was in the fall when I finally discovered them. They set me up with 40 treatments. So I did Monday through Friday for 40 days straight. And everyone at the center is extremely helpful, makes you feel comfortable. And Joe especially was there with me every day, running the hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber. He made sure that he explained exactly what was going to happen, made me comfortable. And so the capsule is pretty big. There's no need to feel like you're going to be claustrophobic. It actually can fit 5 people. But I was always in there by myself, except at the very end. I was in there by myself with a technician. So you always have a technician in there with you for safety reasons. And the nice part about that was that all the technicians were either, firefighters, EMTs. So they were all really excited about working with patients who were getting treatment. And so once you're in the capsule, I dove for 90 minutes. And but I was in there for a total of, I think, 110 minutes. You're gonna put a hood over your head that clips into a gasket around your neck. It's very comfortable. You can see all the way around throughout the hood. They let you watch Netflix, whatever you wanna see inside the capsule the whole time you're in there. And there is no sound, but you have closed captioning. So it's a very comfortable process. It's actually very, very interesting once you learn about how it works. If you're familiar at all with diving, like I was a certified diver, so I had a little tiny bit of knowledge, but still I was a little bit hesitant. And like I said, everyone there makes you feel extremely comfortable. The thing that I got out of it the most was quality of life, because before I started the oxygen treatment, about every day around noon, I would just crash to where I could hardly speak. I had to lay down. I could hardly function at all. And I would stay that way through dinner and until it was time to go to bed. So shortly after starting the treatment, I got my energy back, and my husband said I got my personality back. The other thing that it did for me was in the morning, I would say it was like Groundhog Day, waking up every morning, because when I would go to step out of bed, my feet would be so extremely stiff, or my affected foot, and I could hardly put any weight on it every morning. After getting oxygen therapy, I no longer had stiffness in my foot. So it took away the stiffness, it gave me my energy back. I was no longer crashing in the middle of the day. Quality of life is everything when you have a disability like this. So I was able to resume all my normal activities, which I was a very active person. So I was able to get back to windsurfing and wakeboarding, and really feel like even though this condition is never gonna go away, I at least have the tools to treat it and to be able to resume, to basically live life on my terms. So I highly recommend the American Hyperbaric Center in Daphne, and just everything about it was a positive experience. Thank you.